Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you know, we're in a quarantine, and if you see my last video, you know that I'm quarantining with my boyfriend and his family, and they recently bought a Peloton, and it just got delivered today, so I'm going to show you guys the first 7 days of my experience with the Peloton, and I'll let you guys know what I like about it, what I dislike about it, if I think that it's worth the price. Let's just get on into the first ride. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is adjust it. Chris adjusted this already, and he's about my height, so I don't think I'll have to adjust it a ton, but it's really important to have correct form. So you need these Look Delta cleats. But yeah, I ordered some from Amazon like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I think because of the quarantine, like everything's getting delayed, so I haven't got mine. Okay, just finished the first workout. First off, only 30 minutes. I'm so sweaty. I'm literally drenched. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I had a towel that I was like patting myself every 5 minutes. Besides that, I thought it was a good first workout. I only burned 250 calories, and it felt like I did more work than that, but maybe that's just because I haven't cycled in a while. I definitely feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow, so I'm going to go do some stretches, but overall, good workout. I really like the music this girl played. There was like a quiz on the Peloton website that basically you just said what kind of music you liked, and then they matched you with an instructor, and I like really like the instructor that I was matched with, so I'm going to take her classes in the future. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to try to take a regular Peloton class and see how that goes. I finished in like 11,000th place, and I think like 55,000 people have done this workout, and I pretty much did what she recommended. Sometimes I went like a little bit over because I thought it was too easy. I wouldn't really consider myself like a beginner, but I just had never done Peloton before, so I wanted to try it and like make sure I knew everything. But I definitely feel like I could do a harder class tomorrow. So I'll see you then. It's the next day. It's a little before 8 a.m. I'm going to try to do morning rides from now on. I'm not that sore. I didn't do that hard of a workout yesterday, so it kind of makes sense. My butt hurts like a little bit from sitting on the seat. I feel like there's potential for it to hurt a lot more after today, but we'll see. So we're going to just do some regular 45-minute ride, a longer ride than yesterday, like not a beginner class, because I feel ready for it. This class was way too hard for me. Came in like last place. Also, it felt so much harder than yesterday's, and I only burnt 358 calories, and yesterday I burnt 250. Okay, I'm gonna stretch a little bit. But yeah, I couldn't do the girl that I liked yesterday because all of her workouts that I wanted to do that were like pop music based required weights, and we don't have weights yet. So we're gonna get them, and then I can do those. So I just did like a random one with no research, which probably wasn't a great idea. It said pop workout, but he played like really depressing pop songs or like slow pop songs. They didn't really hype me up. So I didn't like that. And then it was just really hard. I think the difficulty was like 8 out of 10. I don't think I'm at 8 out of 10 difficulty yet. I couldn't hit like a lot of the things that he was doing. Like it was very rare I could hit both cadence and resistance. I usually try to match resistance and just take an L on the cadence, but like obviously that's not as good of a workout, and like it felt way worse than yesterday when I was matching everything or going harder. So I think that I should take an easier class and then like push up the resistance rather than take a hard class and like just feel sad that I can't hit anything. But besides that, it was a good workout. I'm worried that my butt's going to be even more sore tomorrow because it didn't feel that sore when I woke up this morning, but then as soon as I sat on the seat, I was like, ooh, this is not good. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Excited to try another ride tomorrow. It's the next morning, so today is day 3. I'm pretty tired. It's like 8 a.m. Just ate a banana to see if that helps, if I have some food in my system when I'm doing this workout. And we did get weights today, so that's exciting. So I'm going to do the workout that I wanted to do yesterday, today. This ride felt way better than yesterday. I really like this instructor more. I get her before. It's like from now on I'm just gonna do her. So that workout was way better than yesterday's workout for several reasons. One, the instructor I like just vibe with better. I feel like yesterday's instructor was very much like, I don't know, just like do it, do it, do it, come on, like empowerment. But then this instructor like was making jokes during the class, and it just makes it like more enjoyable for me. Like it definitely is just like whatever you respond to, but I don't really just respond to yelling at me to do better. And then also the fan was a big game changer. I didn't use the fan yesterday, and it was really sweaty and gross. And I'm still really sweaty and gross, but the fan definitely is a huge improvement. And then I also think that eating a banana before this class like helps me get a little bit of energy before starting the workout. I think that that was the move, so I'm going to keep doing that. And I think I'm going to just keep taking classes from this girl. Like, I want to try out new teachers, but it's also like, I like this girl. So we'll see how that goes. I high-fived somebody today. It just shows up that you high-fived them because they did 10 classes in a row. They high-fived me back, so you know, building those friendships on Peloton. But yeah, it was fun. I feel really good after this workout, way better than yesterday. I also don't feel sore at all each day. The worst part is like my butt is not used to sitting on the bicycle seat, so it's always like a little bit sore, and it's always the worst like right when you start. Like it like kind of really hurts to sit on the biking seat. Usually by the time that warm up is over, you're like used to that, and I don't know if your butt just gets used to the pain, but like basically you don't feel it anymore and it's okay. But at the beginning it's like really painful for me. Like it's hard to sit right on the seat, but it gets over it pretty quickly. So I think that'll go away like the more I ride. It's just because I'm not used to like riding a bicycle every day. But yeah, so far, day 3, Peloton's doing well. Got my personal best again today, which makes sense. I feel like today's rating for difficulty was 7.5, I think, and yesterday was 8.5, and I'm definitely at the 7.5. Like, I felt like this was a good challenge, and I could pretty much meet all the cadence and resistance settings. And I really like this girl because she had a really wide range. So resistance could be like 50 to 70, which felt better than like yesterday. I felt like I had a lot of like 50 to 55, and then it's like if you need a break, like basically you're gonna not do the resistance. When if I needed a break, I could just do like 50 instead of trying to push myself to do 60. So I really liked her wide ranges, and I felt like I could meet these like way easier, or like that it was even realistic. Like I just couldn't meet some of the stuff the guy was doing yesterday at all, and then that just like feels bad. So although this workout was easier, I actually like burned more calories and put out like had better metrics at the end because it just felt way better to be able to hit the stuff, and then that motivated me to like push myself harder. So this is like definitely the right class for me, or like classes like this are the right class. And the music was also really good. I vibe with the music that she played. So yeah, this class was awesome. 2 thumbs up. Okay, so my shoes finally arrived. I ordered these off of Amazon. They're brand Giro. I just kind of bought the cheapest ones available because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I'm a size 8.5 to 9 women, and I ordered a size 40. I read that they ran small, so we'll see. Chris's are a size 42, and I've been wearing those like pretty successfully, so I hope that these still fit too. Okay, now I gotta install the cleats. These are like $15 from Amazon on their own. The shoes were like 50, so, and these were cheap shoes. Usually they're like 100. Okay, so I still need to tighten them, but essentially it looks like this. And this just lets you like clip into the bike. Okay, I think this is right. It's supposed to be like under the ball of your feet, so I think it's supposed to align like this, but actually I don't know. we'll see tomorrow, I guess, when I get on the bike. This ride was so intense. You see, it was 15 minutes longer than these two, but my metrics were way up even. Like, my average output is higher on this ride than on yesterday's ride. And I burned like 150 more calories. So I felt like 60 minutes was actually the correct amount of time for me to work out. It felt really good. Like 45 minutes I feel like I'm just getting in the zone, like it's like warm up, and then it takes me a long time to like really get at my peak performance, I feel like, and then 60 minutes like really lets me perform there for an extended period of time. I think tomorrow I'll try a 45-minute class and then a 15-minute class, just because they don't offer a lot of 60-minute classes. And the instructor today was okay. It was Jen Sherman. She doesn't have a lot of breaks. Like, a lot of the classes are modeled after hits, so it's, you know, 30 seconds, go really hard, 30 seconds, like really easy recovery, like take what you need basically. And she was more like, never go super, super hard, but kind of just grind at like pretty hard but sustainable for 60 minutes. So it really depends on what you prefer. I think I like going really hard and then having a break, but I can also see the advantage of just kind of like grinding out the 60 minutes. But I thought it was a good workout. I would consider it again. And she had good music choices. I like her music choices. I don't know if I like her teaching style. So I definitely want to keep trying new instructors, but I feel like all of them are different in a little way, and I don't know if I'll ever find one that I like as much as I like Hannah. So yeah, that was my workout today. Can't wait till tomorrow. Okay, it's now Wednesday. I found a class last night that I really want to take. It is the girl that I really like and 2000s music. I was looking at the playlist. Oh, you can't see it here. Oh, yes you can. And I just really vibe with this music. Like, it's like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Fall Out Boy, Pussycat Dolls. I'm very excited for this ride. Okay, I did 2 rides today. So I started with the 2000s ride, which was actually okay. I liked the music, but it wasn't like super hype. But it wasn't bad. I beat my personal best again. I find it very motivating. Like, I only did 5 more kilojoules. Is that what the measurement is? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, kilojoules than my previous best, but I find it like very motivating. It shows it next to the leaderboard. And then I did a 15-minute Tabata ride. So I did a 45-minute 2000s ride with the instructor that I like, and then a 15-minute Tabata ride with a new instructor. So Tabata is like 2 times sprint, basically 1 rest. So since it was only 15 minutes long, it was like 30 seconds high resistance, high speed, and then 15 seconds like rest. But it was very intense because you can't really rest in 15 seconds. Like, I need more time to catch my breath. But it was a good workout. And that was really EDM-y, which I just felt okay about because I like words and I like songs I know. I didn't know those songs, so I should do more research and see like what are good 15-minute rides I could do. And then the 45-minute ride was good, but I didn't find the music super motivating. Like, I knew the music, which is why I picked it, but it wasn't like hype music, if you know what I mean. So I wasn't like super hyped. And also with Hannah's classes, who I really like her, I've taken her 3 times, I'm more in the middle to upper portion of the class, or like the metrics that she recommends. So I really have to like push myself, because I could just meet her like really low metrics. Like, she gives a range for resistance and cadence, and I could meet the low resistance and low cadence like fairly easily. But you can see your personal best like a side of you for any 45-minute class. So that really motivates me to like keep pushing myself, because I'm like, oh, I want to beat this like personal best so badly. So at the beginning, I was like behind my personal best, not by a lot, just by like, I don't know, 3 or 4 like kilojoules. But then I just like, I'm like, no, I want to be ahead of it. So at the end, I only beat it by 5 kilojoules. So it's not like a huge difference, but at least it makes me feel like I'm like still pushing myself. And then tomorrow when I do it again, I'll try to beat my new record. Although that's like not sustainable forever, so we'll see how long that goes. But yeah, today was a good workout. Okay, so I did the 45-minute pop ride, and then I did another 15-minute pop ride with a different instructor. But the playlist for this ride was super lit. Yeah, so that was another good ride. I felt really unmotivated when I woke up this morning, but then once I started riding, I felt better. I did a 45-minute ride and then another 15-minute ride. I really like the hour ride format, so I'm gonna keep doing that. But yeah, I did the instructor that I usually like, and then I did a new instructor for the 15-minute ride, and I also liked her. And I also feel like the 15-minute rides are a good way to figure out like which instructor you like, because otherwise you're locked into like a 45-minute instructor if you don't really like them, which is sad. So yeah, good ride, feeling good. So tomorrow I will have done it for a week. Pretty exciting. Okay, so today is day 7, which means that I've been riding this for a week after this ride. After this ride, I'll give you all my thoughts and opinions on if I think the Peloton is worth it. I'm still gonna ride it every day after this, I just won't film it. So there's that. Okay, I actually did a different class than I showed. I'll explain later, but I did this 45-minute pop ride, and then I also did a 15-minute pop ride. I've done Jen Sherman before. I'm still undecided if I like her. I did the 16-minute pop ride with her, and yeah, just undecided. Don't know. I still don't know. Okay, so this is my 7th day riding the Peloton. Yeah, so I was gonna do a ride that was recorded in 2016 actually, because it was all Florence and the Machine, and I really like Florence and the Machine, and I thought it was gonna be hype. But then when I clicked onto it, it basically didn't show the target metrics like next to your metrics. So usually it'll show your metric, like say you're going 40 resistance, and then say the instructor said the target metrics were 35 to 45, it'll like show that range next to it, and same with cadence. But I guess that like feature wasn't invented in 2016 when they made this class, and they didn't go back and add it. So I was gonna have to like listen very closely to like what resistance and cadence I was on, and I was just like, I don't like even want to do this. It just like, I don't know why they wouldn't go back and add that if they're going to continue to offer the class, which is kind of sad because I really like Florence and the Machine. But then I had also bookmarked another pop ride that was just like basic pop music. There was like Ariana Grande, some T-Pain. It was all good. It was with an instructor I hadn't had before, and I went like really hard. I went harder than usual. Usually I beat my best by like 5 kilojoules, but I beat my best by like 20 kilojoules. And then I did a 15-minute pop workout with Jen Sherman. I did a 60-minute ride with her on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think, of this week, and I can't decide if I like her or not. Like, I like her music choices, and then like during the workout, I just have different opinions, and I don't know why. I think that she does not do intense rest, rather she like pushes for more of a steady grind, but I like going really hard, like going up a hill super hard and then like taking a really intense break, like basically like uphill downhill, and hers is more like uphill flat, and it's like, no, I want like a really big break after I've just like pushed the resistance really hard. But it's just like whatever you prefer is who you would like. I'll definitely continue using the Peloton while I'm here. I think that it's really motivating to get up. Like, I'm excited to work out when I get up. Usually I don't want to work out like right when I get up, but I find the classes fun, and I find that it goes fast, and I also like that I'm not sore the next day. I really hate being sore, so that's a plus. Do I think that it's worth $2,500 and then another $40 a month? That's debatable. Like, if you're gonna go to a spin class, if you really, really love spinning and won't want to do any other exercise, then yeah, like you'll save money in the long run, because a spin class in San Francisco is already like 30 bucks. So it would pay off itself in no time. But I think you could also probably get a cheaper bike and then just like emulate Peloton. Like, I know you can pay for the Peloton app with all of the classes for just $13 a month, and then I think you could get like your own bike and just kind of go with that. I think that then you want to show up on the leadership board, but the leadership board's not like super important to me. Also, I'd want to try this with some sort of heart rate monitor.
Chris has an Apple Watch, and I think that he gets like more out of the workouts too, because it like shows like what like zone he's in, how high his heart rate is going, and I think that that like could be cool. I just like really like metrics. I definitely feel like that would be a cool addition. But yeah, overall, I give the Peloton 2 thumbs up. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And I hope that you're staying safe in this quarantine and continue to work out. Bye!